Hi, my name is Pratik and I am going to talk to you about emotional intelligence or EQ. I have done my doctorate in learning and development and I'm EQI 2.0 certified practitioner and coach from Multi Health Systems US. When we talk about emotional intelligence, normally people have this notion that we really don't have any role of emotions in business, right? Most of us we think that emotions and professions, these are two separate things. The fact is they're not. They're linked with each other. Let me ask you a question. What drives an organization? It's profits. And what drives profits? It's people. Now, what drives people is the kind of conversations that take place at the workplace or the relationship that they have at the workplace. Now, what drive these relations or conversations at the workplace? What drive these conversations at the workplace are the emotions of human beings. We all are living beings and that is how we cannot do away with emotions. So, if you cannot do away with emotions, might as well reason with it, understand your own emotions and try to regulate them. Okay. Unfortunately, in our school system, a lot of importance is given to IQ or academic subjects. We are taught maths and science, geography, history in great detail, but we are not taught how to handle anger, how to handle failure in life and bounce back. We are also not taught how to handle success in the right fashion and not to get carried away. That's where in such uncertain environments or uncertain situations, we always get driven or flabbergasted by complete lack of awareness. So, if we are talking about emotional awareness or emotional self awareness, what I am talking about is A, identifying my strengths and weaknesses, B, making maximum use of my emotions by constructive display of emotions, and then thinking about how the others feel and managing emotions in others. So, in a nutshell, emotional intelligence is about understanding and managing emotions in your own self and in that of others so that you can have great relationships at work. It's often said that people join organizations but they leave managers. Think about workplace rage. Most of the workplace rage are only because of poor conversations or poor abilities of seniors to understand their juniors or vice versa, or colleagues who misunderstand each other. That is only because there is no urge for relationships. We all are human beings and we always get impacted by emotions in the external environment and also ours. Let me give an example that there was this famous boxer called Michael Holyfield and another boxer called Mike Tyson. Do we all recall that famous incident where Mike Tyson had beaten Michael Holyfield's ear? This is called emotional hijack or the moments of emotional hijack. Or the recent example of Sarita Devi, who refused to accept her bronze medal because she felt that she was cheated by the judges. That was that was a moment of emotional outburst. Her entire career could have been jeopardized if there would have been a disciplinary action. In work also, we come across various situations where people simply blow out, or often they find that our managers are not easily approachable. There is always an element of fear, insecurity, that if I speak something, I might lose my job. How do we overcome this insecurity or fear? Or is this fear driving me into doing something much lesser than my potential? It's always said that only 10% of the people in the world perform to 100% of their potentials because A, they are not self aware, B, they are not self managed, C, they do not express themselves well, and D, the kind of decisions that they take during an emotional outburst. Take an example that you are supposed to finalize between two salespeople. You've got person A who's got excellent academic accolades. He's got very good functional knowledge. He's extremely talented, but at the same time, he's very arrogant and overconfident. And person B, who is, let's say, 80% of the abilities as that of person A, but his behavior is totally different than person A. He is the one who motivates his team, energizes his team. He is the one who makes excellent connections with people. He is easily approachable by customers and he is very pleasant. Whom would you hire for this position? Obviously person B, right? The reason is this person B is better managed. It's always said IQ can get you hired, but poor EQ can get you fired. Or IQ can get you hired, but better EQ can get you promoted. So if you really want to succeed in your life, EQ is the only way. Let me share an example of a person who used to come to me. He was excellent in his academics. He was gold medalist in some of the subjects that he really got. But he was socially shy to the extent that he started developing this phobia and fear to face people. The result was he could not face interviews in a confident manner. He lacked self esteem and he could not understand his strengths. These weaknesses were overpowering his all good academic or functional potential. Sometime back when he came to me, I made him aware about his emotional pattern by carrying out an EQI 2.0 test. I sat one on one with him. We redefined the areas which were areas of strengths, areas of weaknesses and developmental areas. We realigned his goals and I am very happy to tell you that today he is working with one of the best finance houses across the world. He is in Malaysia right now and often he keeps writing to me about various things that he has undergone and how things have changed. Now, I am really happy for him because he could really manage it very well all by himself. It was just the moment of emotional management that was required. When we talk about EQI 2.0 framework, it talks about how emotions impact our negotiations at work, how emotions impact our conversations, how emotions impact our own conduct, our time management, our stress management, the kind of decisions that we make and everything. So, when emotion is at the nucleus, why not try and address them? The first step would be to learn emotional intelligence, identify your core strengths, weaknesses, enhance your strengths and then manage your weaknesses. So, I look forward to your participation in this journey of being emotionally intelligent. Thank you very much.